working like we homies, bruh? Why you working like we homies, bruh?
How's everybody doing tonight? It's your boy JTRunninMan. We back at the PHER headquarters, 1118 Broadway, and I'm here with probably, man, one of my favorite artists in the city. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm probably with my favorite artists in the city right now. My nigga, Desrude. Desrude, what's going on, bro?
How you doing, man?
Good, chilling. Tell me about who you brought with you today. I mean, I already know. They probably already know, but go ahead and introduce him.
It's my nigga King Collar, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? King
You
Collar.
already know what it is. He be making like most of my beats.
Okay.
Making all the waves and shit. You know
All the waves, yeah. The waves starting, I believe it. So let's take it back. Let's just get started. Let's jump right into it. How did Desrude get started in making music? How did you get into this?
Shit, I was like in middle school, in like 6th grade type shit.
Uh-huh.
And like me and the bros would just be at recess just ciphering and shit.
Freestyling?
I'd just be freestyling, yeah. And like we just had the YouTube beats. That's when SoundCloud just came out, so we would be recording on the SoundCloud with our phones. Like,
yeah.
And then we just post them and shit. And then we just started rapping.
Kind of started taking off from there.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what was like the first actual song that you recorded, or how old were you when you got into? Like, I don't want to say like a professional studio, but like when you stopped recording on your phone and started recording for real.
Shit, I was like 14, like 7th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad, he put me onto the studio, like in North Glen type shit.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga named RPZ.
Okay.
He was recording like my first shit. And I don't know, like my dad used to rap and shit, so he just like plugged in.
So is that kind of
like
where you
that,
got your
yeah.
influences from?
Yeah, like I was like 7 years old and I would just see him writing music, so
Facts.
I would just like pick up a notebook and just write music and shit.
And was he always supportive behind it?
Yeah.
He always wanted you to be kind of take that road. Has he helped you get to places that you are right now?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, fact. When did you link up with KK?
Shit, I was like 8th grade, I think, and I don't even know. Oh yeah, my nigga Javon Madison. We would be in Green Valley, and this nigga played KK shit and like my nigga Cam shit, and that's how I knew KK and shit. And then I hit him up, and then we worked and shit, and like we just like had organic, you feel me, like a organic relationship when we first like met up. And he just showed me some beats, and we was just freestyling and shit. Ever since then, we just started.
Shit kind of just took off from there.
We just.
What was the first thing y'all worked on together?
Like a song, like.
Yeah, song wise.
What's that shit? This nigga, that's what I'm saying, bro.
This
This
a long
nigga
ass
came to me, he made me, he came with some cold ass samples, like real, like rare shit, like this one, like, he made me told me sample this one Japanese song, shit was crazy.
Wow, yeah, that shit goes still,
and then he told me
nigga.
to sample Pink Floyd, this one Pink Floyd song.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Are these songs available right now? Can we still find these songs on the internet?
We didn't even
right now?
record to them, like we just made the beats type shit, yeah, like we just clicked on the beats. But our first song that we recorded together, I think that shit was Fuck It Up.
No, even before that, with we did that, Why You Calling?
Oh yeah, why the fuck you call? Yeah, oh shit. Yeah.
Okay, shout out, yeah.
Yeah, it was like high school and shit, like, and we went to this library back in the day, and they had a studio in the library. Like, a lot of niggas know about that shit. If you didn't have access to a studio, you know about that shit. Back in the day, niggas was in the library, bro, recording. Oh God.
Now see, because I know that you started this shit while you was young, because I've been in the scene for, like, I feel like I've been in the scene for a while, and I've been following you guys for a minute. Like, I've been hearing your name since way back in the day. I was like, I don't know, you know, because I was, you know how artists are, we was having our guards up, so I'm like, I don't know. And then you did a song with my little brother Aqua.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let me check out Desrude. And then you dropped a project before you dropped the Hold Me in Your Memory.
It was a NASA collection.
Okay,
yeah,
so I kind of checked it out a little bit. I was like, all right, he got some little hits. He's on his own wave. He's doing his own thing. And when I heard that Hold Me in Your Memory, it's like a whole nother fucking, like, you're like out of this park, like a whole nother game. Like you on a whole nother level. Like so let's talk about like kind of your because I want to get into talking about your guys' style, because I feel like nobody sounds like you except for you two. You guys sound like each other, but don't nobody else sound like you. You know what I mean? You guys kind of got your own wave. I want to talk about that, but first, let's talk about the process behind the album. How did you come up with those songs? How do you get those vibes? How do you catch that wave?
Shit, with the Holding Me Memory?
Yeah.
Like I'll just be at the studio. And my nigga Reezy, shout out to the bro Reezy.
Shout out Reezy.
He sent me like a package of like 20 beats, bro, and I just recorded to all of them. And like how I got like inspired by them is like when I was traveling and shit in LA, they reminded me of that shit. So I put that in there and like
Kind of try to take you back a little bit.
yeah, and then I was like just thinking about like everything that happened in my life like over that year type shit. That's like basically the whole summer. Like,
So that album is kind of like what was going on in your life that whole entire summer, basically.
Yeah, type shit.
You put that shit all together.
Yeah.
Now, how did you guys? Let's talk about it then. How did you guys kind of get into your style? Get into that kind of? Because it's like wavy. It's real wavy.
Yeah.
It's kind of singy a little bit, but the shit slap and it's like street music at the same time. You know
Oh,
what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
So how did you come up with that, or how did that even come about? Is it just from being in the studio so much and working with each other so much?
I think it'd be like us, like we would listen to like everything, like all genres, like since we were little type shit. So we just like mixed all that shit up together. Plus like we fuck with like trap music and we fuck with like rock shit. Like we'll listen to some Nirvana. We'll listen to like fucking some old ass like 90s hip hop shit, like all types of shit. So and then like we just put all that together, I guess, and then like I don't know, we just made that type of sound. And then this nigga would always just cook up like some wavy ass beats, like,
yeah.
for a minute.
Because
So,
y'all's
like,
beat selection is also not like anything I really hear from anybody else in the city. You know what I mean? And not even just anybody else in the city, but just like anybody in general. I almost feel like it's a new, like this could be the front. Like this could be the new, like in a couple years, everybody might sound like you niggas. You know what I mean? Everybody might have that same type of, because you know, right now everybody sounds like Young Thug or Lil Baby, and a couple years ago everybody tried to rap like Gucci, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, or the Migos and shit like that. And so like 5 years, everybody might sound like Desrude, you know what I'm saying? Everybody might sound like KK the Kid. So that's
King Khaled now.
Whatever. I'm sorry, I'm taking it all the way back. King Khaled, but you feel me fat. So my fault. It's King Khaled now, y'all. My bad. I'm old school as a motherfucker. Hey, so let's talk about your next project that you got coming out. You showed me some cuts off of that shit, and that's already blowing my mind. It's already crazy, you know what I'm saying? I got the sneak peek, y'all. This shit is fucking nuts. It's out of this world again. I think it's even harder than the last album.
Hey,
so let's talk about,
you
you said before we got onto camera, told me that you kind of put this shit together kind of fast.
Yeah, it's
Talk
called
to me about that.
It's
What's
called
the
Not
project
Everyone
called?
Can
Yeah.
Hear This.
Not everyone can hear this.
Yeah. I just like had these photos that the bro took for me. I put them together. I just put them on my bed and I took a picture and shit. I made that shit. And then I just like had like songs that I recorded through the whole year type shit. And I put them on this album. And then I recorded like some new shit that the bro sent me and shit. So I don't know. I just put it like it's like a random selection of like different songs.
But them
And it's like,
they slap though.
Yeah, but it slapped. Like that shit's hard. That's my favorite.
When can we
shit.
expect that album to drop?
July 27th.
July 27th. So y'all locked the damn date in. I bet you could probably pre-order it on Spotify and shit like that. So
all
y'all
that.
make sure you go pre-order that
It's on
and get
all
that.
platforms.
All platforms. So y'all make sure you support your local artist, man. Get this man some money. But it looked like he already getting some money. So let's talk about PRIVY. How'd you get started with PRIVY? You started PRIVY, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about PRIVY, and we could talk a little bit about PRIVY Jewels and kind of how you got into all that.
All right. So well, I was like 14 again, just like when I started rapping.
14 is when shit popped off.
Yeah.
Huh?
Me and my niggas, like my nigga Ricky and my nigga Maya.
Shout out Ricky, shout out Maya.
Oh God, we'd just be like in his room smoking mad backwards and shit, and drawing on clothes. And like I just came up with PRIVY and shit, and ever since then I've just been drawing on clothes. And then I started like getting mad orders of shit, started making printing and shit. And
This is one of the new drops?
Yeah, I just made this shit like last month type shit.
So
but I'm about to get my website and shit like after I drop my album. I'm gonna have all this shit available for purchase and like all the music and shit.
So y'all make sure you go
All that.
cop that shit. So let me get, so PRIVY, it started off as just you guys just writing on clothes. Was that the style? That was kind of like the wave right then?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the actual name PRIVY? Did that just something that came to you, or does it have a meaning behind it?
It's like always been low key type shit. Like I always like did a lot of shit, but I was always like to myself
Keep it
most
low
of the
key,
time.
yeah.
And PRIVY means like unknown. Like it's always like
Okay.
it's like a mystery type shit.
Okay.
So when I put like PRIVY Life, it's like, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
No one really knows what I'm doing type shit unless like you one of the bros. Like,
Yeah, facts, I feel you.
God.
So then let's talk about PRIVY Jewels. How'd you get into that? Starting to get your own jewelry. I see you shining on us right now. So
Yeah.
how'd you get into that?
The big bro put me on, my nigga from Houston. Shout out to my nigga Deoni.
Shout
Nigga
out.
Borna. Fucking. He hit me up because he seen like that I was rapping and shit.
Uh-huh.
And I always like fucked with his jewelry and shit. So like, he was like, you trying to make some money? And I was like, hell yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah. And he sent me a mold kit. And I just started like promoting. And I was like, told all the bros. Like, I told all these niggas and shit when I first started. And like, I don't know, when I sold my first grill, bro, that was like some fast money. And I was like, damn, like I should be taking this shit serious.
Like this shit is real and I can
Yeah.
actually get paid off of this.
Yeah. And I was like 10th grade, I think, when I first started. And that shit just like blew my mind. So like,
Yeah.
I just like,
Stuck with it kind of
yeah, I put that shit under PRIVY, basically.
Uh-huh.
I got my own LLC and shit. And I put that jewelry company under that shit. And
That's
like,
dope, bro.
I'm just push that shit, push the clothing and my music. And
Yeah,
all
for
that
sure.
shit.
So y'all make sure if you want to get iced up, nigga, you want to go get you some teeth, nigga. Y'all do other
Yeah,
custom jewelry
sure
too?
thing. Yeah, we do pendants, rings,
All that
bracelets, chains.
Holla at
all
my
that.
man Desrude, go get iced up, you
God.
feel me? So, let's wrap it up. I want to talk about what can we expect from Desrude in the upcoming, 2019 is almost over, so I say 2019, but what can we expect from Desrude 2019, 2020? More jewelry, more clothes, more music, more shows?
Yeah, more professionalism for sure.
Professionalism, okay.
I'm finna have like mad clothes, like my website, like I said, new music. Yeah, we're gonna do some shows too. Actually, we're setting some shit up
Okay.
for August.
August?
Probably do it at Cervantes.
Okay.
And we're gonna have like a lot of niggas from the city out there. and
Yeah.
shit.
Gang, so we're going to have a local show with Desrude in August. You ain't got a date locked in yet. So just
Nah.
keep your eye out. Make sure y'all pull up on that shit.
It's probably gonna be like early August. or
Early
some shit.
August. Okay. Beginning August. So y'all make sure y'all pull up. A lot of local artists are going to be in there. Make sure you check out Hold Me in Your Memory right now on iTunes and all platforms. Go call at PRIVY Life, man. PRIVY Worldwide. Go get you some jewelry. Desrude, I want to say thank you for pulling up to the shop.
Appreciate you having me, man.
King Caleb, I want to say thank you for pulling up to the shop, B. Oh. And that's a wrap.
Bruh, I ain't never know you before. Why you acting like we home, bruh? Why you acting like we home, bruh? Why you acting